In obituary news this morning, funeral service was held yesterday, memorial service for Johnson Dustin Womble, age 38. That was at Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel. The Reverend Ronnie Forbes officiated. Mr. Womble was served in the National Guard, and online condolences are still available at curtisandsonfunerals.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel directed that service. Also yesterday, funeral service for Mr. Glenn Wallace Armstrong, age 61, of Eclectic, was held at Curtis & Son North Chapel. Reverend David Jones officiated the service. Curtis & Son Funeral Home directed that service, and burial was held in the Armstrong Cemetery. Online memorials are available at curtisandsonfh.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home North Chapel directed that service, and I had an opportunity to meet a member, several members of the Armstrong family yesterday, and our thoughts and prayers are continued to be with them this morning. Mr. Armstrong was a graduate of B.B. Comer High School. I think it was 1984, I think, something like that. May not be quite right on that, but he was a graduate of B.B. Comer High School. Mr. Roger Dale Ham died at his residence in Harpersville on Sunday morning. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel will announce the arrangements. And Mr. Arthur Harper died at St. Vincent's, Pell City last night. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel will announce the arrangements. In other obituary news this morning, funeral service for Ollie Mae Morris, age 81, will be 11 o'clock Wednesday at Terry's Mortuary Chapel, with interment in the Midway Memory Gardens. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary directing. Funeral service for Mr. Robert Earl Stone, age 78, is today at Friendship Baptist Church in Talladega Springs at 1 p.m. Burial in the church cemetery in Talladega Springs. Mr. Stone died at Grandview Medical Center on July the 2nd. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga in charge of the arrangements. These obituaries this morning brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361. Dignity Memorial Funeral Home, Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.